Obviously, to start the night, Doc goes with a different starting lineup. Just what do you think Kuz kind of brought to that tonight?
Well, first and foremost, I think it's on GT. I think he really handled it well. I think at any time you're in this league and, you get asked to, partake in a different role. It's a little, look at this dude, man. Oh, my God. Sorry. This threw me off guard. That threw me off guard. We'll restart.
We're used to it.
Yeah, for sure. I think that GT, it was big of him wanting to accept that role, come off the bench and be, a scorer in that way. And then Kuz has been playing, unbelievable basketball. So, I think he made himself undeniable, and he's making some great plays for us.
Not just that, then that's sort of a trickle down, right? With a different bench unit, Doc says, "Hey, wanted Gary to play." So that you're just kind of rolling with different groups in 12, 13 games of the season. So just there were some fits and starts, like some turnovers. Looked like, even Kuz, I think that one pass I don't think you were ready for early in the game. So just what was that like to work through that and yet still come out at the end with a W?
Yeah, no, that's NBA basketball, man. I think it's so early in the season that now is the time to experiment, and then Kuz, he's got eyes in the back of his head, man. He sees a lot of things. It's just, being ready for the ball. I think if anything, that's on me. I think, again, he's a great distributor. He for his size, man, he's just so athletic, gets out and runs. He's able to guard guards. And again, I think he's playing, unbelievable basketball for us right now.
Doc, throughout the season, has complimented you on your willingness to sacrifice with cuts and open up three-point shooters. And tonight he said, well, Kuz kind of did it from out, right? Like, Kuz wasn't even willing to do it. Just to hit those couple of threes in overtime, would you maybe see that the floor opened up for you to be open?
I was always ready. I think that, Giannis obviously, again, draws so much attention. And, it was a pick your poison kind of a deal. And, I think, honestly, Darvin Ham, he came up to me and said, hey, man, just catch the ball, let it go. I think there was too many times where, again, it's on me that, guys, I'm passing out shots that I could shoot. And, it's just I'm just used to ball movement, moving the ball a lot. And, with this team, they're encouraging me to shoot the ball more. So, it's a healthy balance. And, I think, when he got in my ear and told me to, get him going, like that was big for me. So it was able to get him up.
On the other end, to hold them to 5 points in overtime. Kyle obviously mentioned LaMelo's restrictions, so him not being on the court does change things. But what were you seeing there defensively to hold them to just 5 points?
We were locked in. I think our communication was really good, honestly, down the stretch in the fourth quarter into overtime. I think when we you can have all the schematics in the world, but when we're actually out there talking and pointing each other where we need to be, throwing each other around, like that's how it's supposed to be. I think it's just that's how basketball is supposed to be, playing that end of the floor.
Does that do anything for you when you feel the ball going in and the net just seems to widen with every shot?
Of course, obviously confidence goes up. You just feel the need to let a few more go, and it's nice having nights like this. It's just a great confidence booster, and just encourage myself to keep going.
GA leads the league in scoring, but for him to have an 18-assist night where they're sending the double to him every time, just his willingness to make the pass.
I told him that after the game. We were just telling him, man, just being your teammate now, like you don't get enough credit for how well you see the floor. Because there's times where he's about to pass it, you see someone make a reaction, he's able to get up off it. Like he's got an incredible feel for the game. It's just years of experience, seeing multiple defenses thrown at him and whatnot, and he's really mastered that part of the game. So. Again, I think that it's just a testament as to how much time he's put into this game.
What's it going to take for your team to come back tomorrow and get a win?
Resilience, man. This is perfect. I think this time of the year it's great to be battle tested. You have a great team coming in here tomorrow, and I think they played tonight as well. So there's really no excuses. We need to go out there and just get it done.
Off that, I know it's hard to win games, but G mentioned kind of winning one every other. Of the last hit. Would it be nice to stack a couple?
This team's gonna get hot this month. I feel it coming. It's gonna be to the point where you start, rounding off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row, and I feel like we're due. It's little things that you got to continue to keep doing to make that happen. Though, you can't just walk in this league and expect to win games anymore. Everybody's very competitive, especially at the beginning of the year. But I just have a great feeling about our habits and where we're at, and I do have a feeling that we're going to get hot very soon.
You're obviously someone that loves good team basketball. Just the give and go with Giannis and Kuz, and then Giannis kind of paying it back the next time down with that corner three. Yeah. Just how exciting is it to see that kind of connection forming from two guys when you're adding Kuz to the starters to have some more chemistry.
It's encouraging, man. Because obviously, it's just, Giannis makes the game easy for guys around him. It's just you got to figure out the synergy with him and whatnot, and just how to read. And again, you got guys like who's a vet in this league. Someone's won a championship as well, so just knowing where to be on the floor, at the right time.